setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge, and I'm glad that you've joined me. Listen, my office in Burbank is right in the center of Hollywood. And a lot of our clients that we get in there are actors, production people, people who dress actors for various shows and TV. They're writers, they're producers, they're all types of different types of entertainment individuals. And we're very happy that they come into our office because we can help them out. But most individuals who work in the entertainment industry, very few of them receive a W-2. Very few of them. Most of them are getting a 1099 because they're working from project to project to project. So an entertainment project might last 3 months, or it could last 10 years or 20 years. The issue is that they're independent contractors, and they operate independently because they're moving from project to project. They're not working for any one single studio or production company or producer or director. They are literally jumping from project to project. And especially when they are doing television shows that they're just in test mode, they might do 6 of them to test them out, and then it might die and may never go on television. But they're still operating as independent contractors. Now, most of the studios do not want to see you in an LLC. For some reason, the studios just don't like that. They want to see you as a corporation, or they want to see you as a individual sole proprietorship. So we always suggest that if you're doing $100,000, $200,000 a year as an independent contractor, it's time that you start operating and acting like a business. So that means you need to set up a C Corp or an S Corp, okay? So that you can operate like you are literally operating a business. Because you are literally getting 1099s in from a whole bunch. I have had people that get 20 1099s throughout the year because they're moving from production project to production project. That happens. So you need to start thinking about, one, you need to think about how you are operating your services as a business. That means you need to track all of your revenues that are coming in, and you need to start tracking all of your expenses associated with it. Now, some of you get reimbursed for your expenses, but you still have other expenses that go along in operating a business. But you need to really start focusing on your business because it's how you grow. You might take one single portion of the industry. A good example, I have an individual who's a writer for a major television show in Los Angeles. And that show produces a lot of revenue for him. And he's got to pay assistants, and he's got to pay PR people, and he's got to, he has all these different things that he has to do, but he also does another thing, and that is he invests. He invests in various plays, he invests in productions. In other words, he's literally operating as a business. So you need to start planning for it. And if you are making a lot of money, you had better start hiring an accountant that's monitoring you on a monthly basis or on a quarter basis. Otherwise, if it all ends at the end of the year, in other words, you bring everything in at the end of the year, it takes a long time and it takes a lot of man hours to put all of those bank accounts and everything into order. The other issue is that you really need to reconcile your bank account statements to your books. You've got to keep good books. And the way that you do that is first you need to form a business. Okay? Then you have to say, okay, what am I doing as a business? And then how do I monitor all of my income and expenses? Well, the best way to do that is not by yourself, because you guys out there, I tell you, you're so involved in your projects and you're good at your projects, but you're really bad at record keeping and bookkeeping and accounting. So you need to hire a really good professional firm, like my firm, to do that for you. But you need to also really think about the formation of a business entity. Are you going to be an S Corp or a C Corp or just a sole proprietorship, depending on your income levels? Okay? So we need to think about that. So those of you out there in the entertainment industry, contact me. Send me an email at mlodge@co.com. And we can set up a meeting, or we can a phone conversation, and try to get you better organized. 2018 should be the year of organization, okay? And by the way, those of you who are producing projects out there, don't take one project and roll it into, let me back up. If you are a, example, C Corporation, and you are working on XYZ, okay? But now you're going to produce another project. Form another company or an LLC, because an LLC has a lifespan and it can die out and you can shut it down. But don't commingle. It's really bad when you start commingling the various businesses into one business, because it's really hard to answer the questions if you get audited to the IRS of what's this expense and what's that expense to whatever production that you're working on. So you need to, when you are working on a specific project, form an entity, a business entity, that you can shut down later on when that project is over. Makes it so much easier, and it makes it so, it makes it more, manageable from the accounting aspect of it, because everything's organized. Everyone has a box, and that's where you put your revenue, and that's where you put your expense. But don't mix them all together into one single corporation or business, okay? Because commingling like that really just confuses the issue. I know it sounds like it's going to cost more, but listen, sometimes you have to spend more to organize yourself, so that you're able to answer the questions that you need to answer later on. And some of you are also taking in investors. So if you're taking in investors and you formed an LLC, now you have a manageable way of knowing exactly who put what money in, what their percentage or points are of that project. Makes it so much easier. So if you're in the entertainment industry, call my office and I'll be more than willing to sit down with you and have a good, long conversation on how to better organize you in the entertainment industry. That's showbiz, people. I'll talk with you soon. This is Mike Lodge for the WBT.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
World of Business and Taxes on
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.